How's it going, everyone? So in today's video we've got some very exciting stuff for Global Dokkan here. So a few days ago, or maybe a week actually, JP did get this announcement for the new update 5.18.0, which obviously does bring Super Extreme, or Super EZA, right? So obviously this is good for a few reasons, right? One, which is the main one for me, is this means we're going to get the sync a lot sooner than we expected, because they're dropping this update fairly quickly, right? Which is good, because usually with app updates, for us, for global, it usually probably takes maybe a month or two, usually about 2 months I'd say, and then we would get the update. So the reason why this is so beneficial is because, well, one, this means same day is going to be synced up, so whoever the same day unit is, global and JP will get it, which obviously that's a huge W straight away. But the update itself being brought out now, for me, is a lot, it makes more sense to me, because I think now the realistic date we should be fully synced up, I'd say it's probably by August, I'm thinking, or fairly, really close, right? But that'll probably be a separate video anyway. So yeah, we'll talk about this EZA, how good it's going to be and all that sort of stuff, because obviously global is a bit easier for me to read, so I can roughly get the idea of what's going to happen. So as you can see here, they got a sneak peek of the new features, which I think is just the EZA and that's it. Yeah, it is. Okay, I don't know why they got features, but there may be something else hidden in the data download we'll get later on. But I'm pretty sure it'll just be the Super EZA, right? So it just says the new type of awakening will soon be implemented. Plus level Super is scheduled to become available in Extreme Z battles, which I'm assuming... Oh, no, I'm trying to work out what the level Super is. I'm assuming what it means is as you can see here, how it's got Super Extreme Z Awaken. I'm pretty sure that's all it means, and you might get a few more levels, it might go up to 160 or something. Because I think at the moment the highest level with an EZA for a TUI is 140. I'm pretty sure, so they might bring it up to 160 or something like that, but we'll see soon, right? So certain Extreme Z Awaken characters can be further awakened. With their awakening meals, they can be attained in level Super. So yeah, they don't show a picture in this, so I might have to go on Twitter to try and find it, but I can quickly show what it would look like, right? So if we have a look in the EZAs now, which I mean obviously for LRs we won't get a Super EZA for a very long time, I'd say, because basically the reason why is they've already mentioned on the JP that it's going to be sequential sort of thing, so it's all going to happen in a sequence, right? So go from the first ever EZA to the second, third, fourth, right? So it's going to go from 1 to that. It's not going to go 1, like the first EZA ever, to the 20th, to the 100th. It's going to be all in order, right? So basically what I can gather here is, this is an LR EZA anyway, but how it's got select level here, I'm assuming there's going to be a special area here and just do level Super, and that will bring it back up to 1 to 30, I'm assuming, if it's going to be for... Well, I'm not sure. They haven't really mentioned if there's going to be another 30 stages. Actually, we should be able to tell, actually. Hold on. Because they do show a little bit in the picture of what it should look like with the amount of medals you need. So let's have a quick look just again. So it looks like 30, right? So they could either do... two things. They could give us an extra 10 levels, or they just go another 30, so you only get a medal each run. I think it's probably going to be more likely we're going to get just the 10 levels, I'm hoping. But when it comes to worse, it's going to be another 30 levels you have to do. But I'm not sure how this is going to work, right? Because I'm assuming the boss is going to be way harder, right? So maybe double the HP than it would normally, or triple, or something like that. I'm assuming the boss will hit harder. It's going to be harder to do because it's going to be, a Super EZA, right? But as you can see here, there's not really much else I talk about. It's got more details, further announcement stuff. So I'm assuming Global may get a producer's letter soon. If I had to guess, probably anywhere from now till the end of the week, if we're going to get it, which I'm assuming we will, right? Because JP did get one sort of talking about this. I don't think it mentions it here, Again, no, it does. So, as you can see here, this clearly highlights the character's passive skill will change, right? Now, what we know of so far, that's it, right? Only the passive is going to change. So, that does suck in one way, right? Because we have a quick look at the unit that's going to get it. It's the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which I just showed there. I think I can pass it, yep. So, it's just Goku here, right? So, when you look at the super attack here, it's not big, right? You know, it causes immense damage to enemy and great levels of defense. That's not what, you know, this type of meta needs, right? We need it to be a lot better than that. Even if it just, like, greatly raised defense for one turn, that'd be better than this, right? But the passive, obviously, yeah, I mean, you look at this, man. Like, defense plus 70% at the start of turn, attack plus 120% for 7 turns from the character's entry turn. It's not very good, right? When you look at a recent EZA, you know, even just this guy, for example, you can see the big difference, right? And like passive in that. I mean, even that's not really big, but you know what I mean, right? That this is just not going to cut it. So, even just any buff is going to help this guy out a lot. But the only downside is, I mean, I have to get his links done anyway, is he is missing one link here, which does sort of suck. But, I mean, links he's got's okay. It's not an amazing link set, but it's pretty good, right? So, depending how they make his passive, he's probably going to be a very good unit. Now, the next thing I should probably talk about in this video is when are we going to get more Super EZAs, right? So, this is the part that I'm sort of, what's the word, I guess contemplating. So, as we all know, from now on, JP will I think will most likely get every week, well not every week, but every celebration. So like every new unit drops, like let's say another one drops very soon, right? We'll probably get another Super EZA then, because there's obviously hundreds and hundreds of them, right? So they're gonna have to pump them out every new unit, right? So I'm not sure how Global's gonna do it. Whether they do the same thing, except they just drop it with like a unit that we already know is coming to Global. Like for example with Tanabata, they could just drop another unit then. Super EZA. It doesn't have to be part of the celebration, but they just drop another one anyway. I'm not... Yet again, they could do that, but I don't think they will. I think it'd make the most sense to do that because we'll be caught up to when we eventually do sync up. And that's what they do is when Global does fully sync up, they just go, here, have the last 20 Super EZAs, right? Which they could do, but... I don't know, it's hard to say at the moment, but... I mean, I'll probably have to find a full list. Might do in another video talking about who's coming next. But yeah, it's going to go from like the first EZA, second, like all that. It's not going to be, you know, random ones like, oh, you know, the Kid Boo's going to get it next. So it's going to be another unit, right? It's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It does sort of suck, but I can see why they're doing it. Because like these really old units need the big buff, right? I guess before we wrap up, we'll have a quick look when the maintenance is. So it's going to be on the 15th from, so what's that, 9-hour maintenance. So pretty big one, I think. Yeah, because when's Saiyan Day's very soon, yeah, so that would make a lot of sense why they're dropping it then. I don't think Global will drop the unit then in the data download, but I'm assuming on the 15th we actually very well could see a producer's letter or a live stream or something like that, but I could be wrong, right? So yeah, that'll be it for today's video, guys. If you have any other questions as well, I'll try my best to answer, because obviously this is still new and I'm still trying to work out the details. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about this or any comments about it, leave a comment down below. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.